I was never afraid of Cachet the Deathless. I laughed at the fairy tale of this undead phantom. A woman of science would never fear such silliness. But what do we know?
Hello everybody, and Caleb? I can hear a little bit less, but that's fine. Okay, so we have a new game from Epic. This time it's a little bit special because this game was not announced, so we couldn't prepare it in advance. Yes, as Caleb says. But we are here and we'll give you the review of the game called World War Z, which is a game based on book and a movie a little bit that has exactly the same title, but it is a multiplayer cooperative game, and there's a story that you can play offline with like bots or with people online, or there's quite actually a bunch of multiplayer modes. Caleb, can you hear me? Do you feel fine?
Sorry, I think I just got a little something in my zombie.
That's okay. So as I was saying, this game is AAA, so there's a really great visual and a lot of things to do. This game is actually full of content.
It's true. It has 4 main different areas. You could be in Moscow, New York, Tokyo, or Jerusalem, and there's lots of different ways to play those. Now, I would have to say, though, that it all boils down to being a pretty solid but not innovative shooter where you kill zombies. Do you think does it offer more than that, in your opinion?
Probably not, but I would say it's good in what it does. So
Agreed.
This is a shooter zombie games, and of course if you expect about it to be something else, you will not meet the expectation.
That's right.
That's how it is.
Yeah,
right?
That's true. And I think it does it very well. One thing that I really appreciated, because I don't play a lot of shooters, or especially co-op shooters.
And that's right, you never played a zombie game before, right?
And
so this is your first.
And I don't like zombies, and this is the first video game that I've ever played with zombies.
Okay. You don't watch zombie movies, too?
I've watched a couple, but it wouldn't be my choice. I haven't watched World War Z, although strangely, I read the book of World War Z.
You read it?
I read it, which has no story connection to the movie or the game, but the book is excellent, I have to say.
Okay, but that's perfect because I didn't read the book, but I watched the movie, and there's a little bit connection of the movie in the way that the apocalypse is happening all around the world, so that's why you can jump into, as we said, Tokyo, New York, and the zombies are super fast because when I play my zombie games, they're usually very slow, and this time they're like zombies on steroids. They jump at you, then run at you, and it's actually similar to the movie where all the zombies are piling up to go behind the wall or things like that. So that's pretty cool effect, actually.
And I think that's something that I appreciated, because usually what I don't like about zombies is that they are a part of the horror genre, and I don't like horror games or movies, but also like the slow moving zombies just does nothing for me. So in this game, I found them to be not scary, which I appreciate, but also very intense as enemies in an FPS game, which I also appreciate. So this made them really entertaining to destroy, and challenging. The other... Go ahead.
Sorry, just hearing about the way you played it, it seems like you played it like an action game, and this is like totally okay. But there's another option how to play it, and that is before they will notice you, you can actually shoot them with silencer or just fight them. And before you will make a lot of noise with your guns. You can actually have it a little bit like a horror game, more cooperative, more like a strategy. But after alarm goes off, everything everyone goes at you, and then it's yours play style. I think that's what you did.
Yeah, and usually I would be more sneaky. I'm more of a sniper and a stealth player. But yeah, I just went in with machine guns blazing and shot everything. And that's the second thing that I really appreciated about the gameplay is that there's a lot of different types of guns, lots of different equipment that you can use. But unlike a lot of shooters where it's very technical and takes a long time to learn how to use the different weapons, this was very simple. Like, it was not hard to figure out how to use any of the weapons. And so there was a lot of variety, but not a lot of complexity, and I really liked that.
Okay, so let's jump right into the should you play it?
I think I've already revealed how surprisingly I think that you should play this.
So even though you're not a fan of zombies, you would still recommend this game?
Even though I'm also not a fan of multiplayer games or of a big fan of shooters...
I mean, you can play this game offline, but of course the main thing is it's better to play it online, of course.
I found it to be surprisingly fun, and I think I will keep playing it because the multiplayer lobby worked really well. It was very easy to get partners, but also we were all just kind of thrown into it together. I didn't have the feeling that some people were experts and others were losers. So we all kind of got overwhelmed as a team. There wasn't a lot of chat and distractions. It was just really fun. So yes, I think if you're a fan of zombies, if you're a fan of shooters, if you're a fan of co-op, you should try this game.
Or maybe if you're just a fan of one of these games, because I have to agree with you this time, I would recommend this game because especially now when, as you said, it's full of people because it's free from Epic. So you don't have to wait for people to join in. You can play it offline too. There's a bunch of things you can do in this game. There's I think 6 multiplayer modes, and the best of them is probably a little bit unusual deathmatch where you have the team deathmatch actually, where you have 2 teams, but sometimes from time to time there's zombie horde that goes through the map and everything gets suddenly messy and as you said, it's really easy to play it. And I was nicely surprised in the way that you can go silently too, and there's not unlimited ammo, so you actually need to keep watch about your ammo because it's not unlimited, and there's definitely more zombies than ammo almost. Say.
Oh, absolutely. You have to be clever about it. That being said, everyone who's listening, please let us know what you think of this game if you've played it before, and if you try it, tell us in the comments what you think about it. We'd love to discuss anything that's on your mind down below.
And if you are new to our channel, we do all about free games from Epic, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you get a notification on your email. And before you go, please visit our friend Low Budget Gaming because he does a lot more about great deals and free games.
It's thanks to him, in fact, that we knew that World War Z was going to be a surprise free game, and then we had to review it as quickly as possible. So we watch his videos too, and you all should subscribe to him as well. And with that, we hope to see you all in the next video.
So see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Mines on the ground!
Moving to a bigger gun!